This movie was pretty good. I think that the guy that plays Tom in this movie, Wes Bentley, is I think his name, did really good. He did a really good job at acting in this movie. This movie's pretty entertaining, but it drones on for a bit too long. There's actually a few things that don't make sense. Later, cops come because they hear a disturbance. And, he hides a bunch of shit that would make him look guilty. But there's two big things. They don't really do a full, thorough search. They see some water, and he tells them before they even see it that a pipe broke or some bullshit, even though he tried to drown her while she was in an elevator. Anyway, during the elevator, one of the people she knows that works there, Carl, falls down. He looks unconscious, and then when he goes out the elevator, when she eventually, leaves the elevator, only reason she leaves, I think, because of Carl. She wants to make sure he's okay because she cares about Carl. Anyway, he hits his head on the wall pretty bad. But both her and, obviously the crazy psycho Tom seem to say that he's still alive. Tom says, I think Carl's hurt bad. We need to get him in an ambulance or something. Obviously, he wouldn't actually do that. But he doesn't say he's dead. And then that's it. We never really hear about Carl again. And she tries to wake him up, but he doesn't wake up. We never see if he survives or not in this movie. Cops never look over by the water. If they did, they would have saw him. Because I don't think he hit him. He didn't move him when he went in there. Oh, he also kills, this dude that did too much drinking and started harassing Angela. Which is no excuse, in my opinion. Drinking doesn't magically make you a person that harasses people. But whatever. Try and justify him and saying he's not a bad guy. But anyway, that's besides the point. He kills the guy with his car after Angela tells him, hey, we can't just leave him like this. Because he beats him with a baton. Or whatever you call it. It's what cops have. So he would have survived if not for Angela. Maybe. Anyway, he gets killed. There's blood all over the windshield, right? And when they go searching, they look at all the cars and stuff. And I wouldn't care if, he cleaned the windshield. So that's why they didn't know or didn't see anything wrong with it. But for some reason, they never see his car. He can't just teleport the car outside of the parking garage or hide it somewhere. It's obviously got to be parked somewhere. Because it's in a parking garage. Pretty limited on hiding areas. But somehow they don't see it. Because in a later scene, she's in a car. She runs into him because he takes a shortcut to head up with her. And we see blood all over his windshield. So that means he never cleaned it. How the fuck did the cops miss that? They also miss her phone. She was handcuffed. She was trying to get a signal, so she put her hand through the door of a gate like a dumbass, and she drops her phone. They miss the phone not once, but twice. Because it's on the ground. They drive over it, and they don't see it. And then the second time, they even run it over. These cops were terrible at their job. But yeah, definitely a very interesting movie. Though, like I said, it goes on for a bit too long. But I definitely recommend it because it was very entertaining. But yeah, that's about it. It's a pretty decent movie.